fun to play Genshin Impact, and we're gonna do the wait a second. Paralogism? Yeah, the Archon quest. So yeah. Um wait, wait. So yeah, let's start it. Let's focus. So it took me a while to do this or stream this Archon quest because I'm waiting for the ENGAs to be included or like have voices in this Archon quest. Apparently I only know that Vent is the only one who has been added in here compared to before. So yeah, let's just see. Okay, let's go.
Long trip ahead?
There are still so many places.
Okay, let's start.
Installation chamber deployed.
Let's see if gone. Oh. Return to special story mode. Wait, little bits. Wait, what? Oh.
Wow! The city is all decked out! Oh, it's beautiful! Festival season means no commissions, which means no Mora. But Catherine's always looking out for us, so we should still drop by and say hello.
Sure, let's go.
Greetings, traveler. Paimon.
Hey, Catherine! Still doing the whole no commissions during Windbloom thing?
In general, yes. The people of Mondstadt don't delegate their work to others this time of year. But
But...
feel free to take a look around. I think you'll pick up on something unusual.
Mm-hmm.
Take a look around, huh?
It's finally Windbloom. And here I am ruining everything.
You're a bit tired. No big deal. Give it some time. How about doing something fun tonight? We could take a stroll or go stargazing.
Stargazing? Like we'll find a spot. You know people start reserving places on Star Snatch Cliff the moment the sun goes down? Sorry, I'm just not in the mood. I should go.
Whoa! Something's off with Beatrice. She would never give up a chance to talk to Quinn. This is weird.
Oh, you're leaving? I can walk you home.
No, it's okay. Thank you. I just need some time to myself. Besides, there's still something I need to do. The truth is, Quinn, not long ago,
What is it? Is there something wrong?
Never mind. It's nothing. Actually, Quinn, I think we should stop seeing each other for now.
No.
Huh? Wait, are you saying we can't be friends anymore? I thought we were best friends.
Did you see that? Beatrice ran off without looking back. Oh, we go adventuring in other nations for a bit, and one of Mondstadt's best friendship stories is already over?
Can't believe it. Maybe they're just working out the kinks.
So, is this what you meant by unusual, Catherine?
This is just one example. Beatrice has been feeling down for days. But that's not all.
Oh, it's the honorary knight in Paimon.
Oh.
Is something wrong? You don't look so good.
I know a knight should be stronger than this, but I haven't been feeling right lately. I just can't focus. I started sleepwalking out of nowhere. Sometimes I'd even wake up in the middle of the night standing in a random location outside.
You should see a doctor.
I did, but all the tests came back normal. The doctor said I'm fine.
Range.
Yeah, I even consulted Miss Barbara at the church, but her conclusion was the same. In any case, she was kind enough to pray to Lord Barbados for me to get better. Is it because I saw something I wasn't meant to see? Sorry, this is for me to figure out. It is Windbloom after all. Anyway, I have patrol to finish. Until next time, you two.
Huh. Is it something in the air, maybe?
It appears Miss Donna is also out of sorts.
Oh, where can I find a truly fascinating man?
Wait, but Donna is the one who has a huge crush on Diluc, right?
That's what I thought too. But she seems to have changed her mind.
Is that Captain Kaya? Huh. Now that I look at him, he's exactly my type. How come I never felt this way before?
No, wala pa rin siyang voice, bruh. I'm flattered, Miss Donna, although I do wonder whether that was intended for outside ears.
Oh, no. Of course not. I'm sorry, Captain. Just pretend I didn't say anything. And, have a happy Windbloom.
I intend to, my dear, but first a question, if you don't mind. Why the sudden change of heart? I was under the impression Master Diluc was the object of your affections.
Good question, Kaya.
So, you knew about that? Well, Master Diluc came into the city not too long ago, but when I saw him, it was like the butterflies just weren't there anymore. If I had to compare it to something, it would be like waking up and realizing you're married to a man you don't love. But then I saw you, and it wasn't that something was different about you. I can't really explain it. It was just a feeling.
You understand, and I'm flattered I was able to bring back the butterflies, but I do not see to some business. I do need to see to some business, so I'll take my leave.
Oh, here he comes. Well, surprised to see us?
Not at all. You're the exact two people I've been trying to find. So, Traveler Paimon, how have you been? All good. All good about yourself and the rest of the Knights of Baboons. The answer to that requires a private conversation. Catherine, do you mind?
Not at all. Have fun, you three.
So, you said you were looking for us.
Yes, Jin sent me to find you when she heard you were back to Mondstadt. But let's discuss the finer details back at headquarters.
Let's go. Yeah. Mind the wind.
Ah, Kaya, you found them.
Yep, I managed to track them down.
Good. With what's about to happen, it's great to have you in town.
Whoa! Headquarters are packed! What's going on?
Honorary Knight Paimon. Oh, it's an honor to meet you. I believe introductions are in order?
Allow me. You have no captain of the second company, Skyron, captain of the third company, Yula, captain of the fourth company, and me, of course, captain of the ninth company.
Oh, you're all captains?
That's right. Master Jean is waiting for you inside. She'll explain everything.
Jean!
Travel Paimon, thank you for coming. Oh no, the voice. Is everything alright? There are tons of people outside. Ah yes, that would be the captains. You know a few of them already, but I'm sure there are some new faces. But there have been a number of incidents in Mondstadt. In order to wrap up the case, I gathered all the captains of the Nine of Favonians together to hold a trial.
A trial? But this is Mondstadt, not Fontaine!
I can understand the confusion. You've never participated in one of our trials before. In truth, we haven't had to conduct one in quite some time. The Knights of Favonius oversees most matters of law and order in Mondstadt. Of course, in the interest of fairness, major cases are tried jointly with the Church. Under the guidance of Barbados, the Knights uphold chivalric justice in the spirit of our order, and the Church carries blessings and goodwill wherever the wind can reach. And today's case requires a joint trial by both parties.
Which means it's a serious one. So, do you need our help?
Hold on, the group of people we saw in the corridor just now. There was someone missing. Where's Albedo?
Right! He's the captain of the investigation team! But we didn't see him out there!
A keen observation, traveler. That happens to be exactly why I called you here. In the upcoming trial against Captain Albedo, we will do our utmost to understand the facts of this case and deliver a fair and impartial verdict.
Albedo is the one on trial? What did he do?
Jean, it's time. Understood. Traveler Palmer, come with me. Oh, what's happening? Cutscene. Please sit wherever you like. I only ask that you remain calm. No matter what you hear, I need to head over there. Don't worry, the trial will be fair. Now that everyone is gathered, let us begin. With Grandmaster Varka away from Mondstadt for the time being, I, Ganhilder, will oversee today's proceedings. Mr. Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favanus, will serve as assessor, as representatives of our respective organizations will ensure a just verdict in this case.
Oh, that's a new face! Deacon of the church. Does that mean he works with Barbara and Rosaria?
The defendant in today's case is the captain of the investigation team, Albedo. Albedo, what did you do? Certain aspects of this case are classified and it remains uncertain whether the alleged victims are citizens of Mondstadt. As such, this trial is not open to the public. The identities of the victims are still unknown. Strange. If guilt is established in this case, all facts will be made public after the final verdict is delivered. Now, the captain of the logistics company, Miss Hertha, will present the charges. The court appoints Mr. Kaya to speak on Albedo's behalf. Are both parties ready to proceed? Yes.
Ready to proceed.
Miss Hertha, the floor is yours. Pwede kayang ano dito? Oh. Okay.
Prior to this trial, the Knights of Favonius, in conjunction with the Church, launched an investigation into Mr. Albedo for suspected murder and unlawful disposal of human remains.
Oh.
Murder?
A witness stated that, 11 days ago, in the middle of the night, she saw the defendant southeast of the city gates, dragging a large object she later identified as a human body.
Oh.
No. There's no way!
We now call that witness to the stand. Beatrice, please tell us what you saw.
Beatrice, so is that what she was trying to tell Queen earlier?
Well, I was out late that night on business. And when I came back, I saw someone in the moonlight that looked like Mr. Albedo. He was dragging a huge bag of some kind. I thought it was strange, so I followed him. Then, there was a sudden flash of golden light. The bag opened, and inside there was a body! Mr. Albedo's vision allows him to manipulate the ground with ease. So he buried it, and then removed any traces on the ground.
Oh shit. Hello, Emmy. What's up? I'm currently doing this Archon quest, and yeah, it took me a while to do this because I'm kind of waiting for the ENVAs to be completed on this Archon quest. However, I think only 20 came back, so Kaya, Jean and Diluc are still muted. So yeah, that's what. Well, I searched first before I streamed, and I was like, is it now worth streaming this Archon quest? And I think it's kinda okay. I mean, I know that playing in with JP dub is also okay. However, what do you call that? Yeah. I just want to, like, listen and not read, or more like for people in the stream to understand, even though they're not reading or watching the stream, they're just listening. So something like that. So I prefer English VA. Yeah, English dub. Yeah. How's your stream going? Yeah, I'm doing fine. I mean, I just started like 20 minutes ago. So yeah, doing fine.
Before he left, it seemed like he looked in my direction. Maybe it was just my imagination, but I was terrified thinking he might kill me too. Luckily, he didn't see me.
I now turn to the defendant. Describe your whereabouts that night. How long have you been streaming? It's been a while. 3 years, I guess. But yeah, I'm not that constant. I not is it constant? I'm not that. Oh, I don't usually stream often, so yeah, yeah. So more likely, I just do this in my free time. Yeah. Oh, even Albedo's mute. Oh, I was working in my office on the second floor of the Knights of Avonius. It's been quite as since you've been around. So why do you still have few followers? I mean, it's fine. I'm not that I'm not into having a lot of followers. It's okay. It's okay for me to have a few because like I don't know. Before it was my kind of a dream job, but you know, streaming it's not really that of a stable job to begin with. So yeah, it's just a hobby. So you know, it's okay. It's fine. I don't usually like. I don't want to overwhelm myself to have a lot of followers. Yeah. I don't want to overwhelm myself to have a lot of followers because like there's no point of having a lot of followers but few are watching, and at the same time um what do you call that, it's like I'm not really that used to have a lot of people watching, like a lot of people chatting. Yeah, something like that. I mean, it's okay for me to chat and stuff, but if there are a lot, like maybe 10 people chatting, it's hard. I like a VTuber. Thank you. I made this one. Yeah, it's my pride and joy that yeah, I made this. Yeah, it it went through a lot of process of thinking and concept thinking and stuff. Yeah, and thank you very much. That's right. The next day, the defendant submitted his latest environmental report on the Dragonspine region. Considering the length of the text, it must have taken a considerable amount of time to finish. You made this? Yeah. In Viroid. Viroid Studio. I I used to want to do it in 2D, in a 2D rigging something, but it's so hard. Are you an artist? Let's say yeah, I think so, yeah. Kind of. Yeah, I am kind of, but I'm not that kind of artist that do commissions. I used to, or maybe I started one, but you know, maybe I'm not really into it. So yeah, I kind of stopped, or like, yeah, it's really hard. It's really hard. Here's the thing: it's hard for a hobby to make it to be your job or business because at some point you will get burned out and there will be a time that you will hate your hobby. So I kind of just want to put it that way. Yeah.
Can anyone attest to the fact that the defendant was working in his office that night?
No.
Then the length of the report is not a sufficient alibi.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm a versatile. I can do any kind of art. Damn, good for you. I mean, yeah. I want to say that also want to be like that, but you know, it's really hard to be an artist these days. So, I mean, for me. So, yeah. I just so I went back to corporate world. Yeah. Well, pandemic is already ended? Question mark. In a sense that we don't need to be at home always. So, that's why I went back to work and, save money and stuff for a brighter future. Yeah.
This isn't looking good.
If the crime did occur as you described, then what about the body? You mentioned that joint investigation. Well, was the body recovered?
Not yet.
Not yet. Why? In other words, you dug up the location Miss Beatrice described and found nothing. You don't find that suspicious?
I know what I saw. I'm telling the truth, Miss Hertha, I swear. Also, didn't you say that speaking out would help protect the people of Mondstadt? Otherwise, I'd never put myself out here like this.
You're doing the right thing. Besides, the investigation wasn't fruitless. A single man's shoe and a torn piece of fabric were found in the bushes near the crime scene.
Hmm. So is there any chance that they saying something for you? Nah, I'm fine. Like I'm not into um do or I don't do any commissions. No, I'm not the one who doing commissions, but I don't need anything. So yeah, and I don't usually um earn that money. So yeah, I need to save a lot. So yeah, I might reject your offer because yeah, I mean I can do my thing. No, it's fine. I mean, it's okay. You don't have to. No, I'm fine. I just wanna, you know, yeah. I'm sorry. It's just, mm, what can you say that? I can put it into words, but yeah.
The same location the witness described. If no crime occurred, then is all this just a coincidence?
And have a good stream. Yeah, thank you. Thank you also for dropping by and we had a nice conversation there. Yeah. And yet no victim has been identified, correct?
It's true. No one has been reported missing. However, Miss Beatrice harbors no ill will toward the defendant. Her testimony clearly points to a crime, and she has no reason to lie.
Does the defendant wish to say anything in response? You may believe otherwise, Miss Hertha, but I did not kill a single person. As a knight and the captain of the investigation team, I have a duty to protect Mondstadt and its people. You accuse me of murder, but there's no body or motive.
The defendant raises an important point: motive. Yet, I must be frank, not all murders are premeditated. Spontaneous conflict can also have unforeseen consequences. Nevertheless, I don't intend to prosecute this case on circumstantial evidence alone. Which brings me to the second charge against Mr. Albedo.
Second charge?
Please proceed.
7 days ago, at dawn, a witness saw the defendant dispose of the body of an adult male in the area between Dragonspine and Dawn Winery. I now call the second witness to the stand.
Huh?
Wait, that's...
The look? Rugvinder. Please tell me the court that what you saw. At around 3:40 in the morning, I saw Mr. Albedo dispose of a body beneath a cliff. It was dark, but he used the power of Geo to illuminate his surroundings. From what I could tell, it looked like the body of an adult male, tall and thin, but I couldn't make out of the age. He buried the body beneath the cliff and smoothed out the ground to remove any traces.
We now have accounts from two separate witnesses that describe the same modus operandi. Would you call that a coincidence?
I would only inquire as to what Mr. Diluc was doing in that area so early in the morning. Not the most opportune time for a stroll. Is there such a thing? Dawn Winery is my home. It's not usual for me to take walks in the area. I just happened to be in the right place at the right time, that's all. Master Diluc. Master Diluc is a well-respected figure in Mondstadt. I see no reason for him to frame Mr. Albedo. Yet the question remains, where are the bodies?
Before you suggest a lack of evidence, Mr. Kaya, you should know. After the defendant left that morning, the witness found this where the body was buried.
Oi! Yo! Why is it in a box? Bro! And this is... What looks like the teeth and femur of a human. Now, it does beg the question, if the burial was fresh, why is this all that remains of the body? But I suppose Mr. Abel is the only one who can answer that. Careful now, Mr. Diluc. I do believe I hear a presumption of guilt in there somewhere.
These remains suggest an accelerated rate of decomposition. Considering the defendant's profession, there's reason to suspect that alchemy is at play here.
Hello, Shyram. I saw Paralogism on the notice. I came as soon as I heard as an Albedo sim. And yes, he is currently in the court. And this, I forgot the term, but he did something not good. Yeah.
Both witnesses saw golden light, a known byproduct of alchemy. That's how the defendant destroyed the bodies. The light also explains how the witnesses were able to get a clear view of the events in the dark.
I'm thinking that this what do you call that? The one who did these crimes is not Albedo, but his twin Regis Vine thingy. So yeah. However, yeah, that the problem here is that some of them are muted. Well, just I think it's just Albedo, Kaya, Diluc, and Jean. Yeah. So that's your angle, alchemy. A logical assessment, but we have a witness of our own. The afternoon before the alleged second murder, Mr. Albedo had a lengthy intellectual exchange with his student, Socros. The two were in the library until the next morning. Why did the discussion last? Why did the discussion last so long? Miss Socros was presenting the results of her research. She noticed some flaws in the data and insisted on reviewing her calculations until the next morning with Mr. Albedo present. That's right. Wala rin si Socros. No. That's right. We were in the library together.
You're certain Mr. Albedo was present the whole time?
Yes, and I know Mr. Albedo would never kill someone. He could never be that cruel.
Nevertheless, the other witnesses have no reason to lie. Tell me, Miss Sucrose, that meeting in the library, were you awake the whole time? Sounds like a considerable duration to go without sleep.
Oh,
I do hope you can be truthful with us. It concerns the safety of countless Mondstadt citizens. A crime like this cannot go unpunished.
I... I'll take it from here. During our meeting, Socrates did fall asleep not long after midnight. It's alright, Socrates, you don't have to lie for me. This is a sacred place of judgment. The truth is paramount. Mr. Albedo! I see. Then I'm afraid your alibi cannot be substantiated. Do you understand? Yes, yes, I know claiming innocence without proof isn't enough. But the prosecution's argument has its own holes. There's been no mentions of a motive, or what exact method could reduce a human body to those remains.
No conclusive evidence of guilt. But the witness accounts do match to an extent that can't be dismissed. This is a tricky one.
Allow me to submit another piece of evidence. The investigators intercepted one of Mr. Albedo's correspondences. I will now read the pertinent parts to the court.
Correspondence? Oh no, that envelope does look like it belongs to Mr. Albedo.
I have never abandoned the subject of human research. In fact, delving deeper into Dragonspine has led me to realize that the concept of life could be further expanded and transformed into that of birth. The mystery of human birth is often linked to death. As such, death is the most suitable material for the creation of new life. To that end, we must engage in a process of putrefaction and refinement.
Putrefaction? Putrefaction and refinement?
Is that in reference to an alchemical process?
The letter continues. Experimental trials have been carried out in the northwestern part of Dragonspine, in the area southeast of Mondstadt's main gate. The data is as expected. Just as you endeavored to do, I too shall take up the path of creation and break through current limitations to reach a new realm of living beings.
Yo, this is so dark. I trust the investigators have confirmed this to be the defendant's handwriting, and that the letter makes more than passing mention of putrefaction and refinement.
Correct. Not to mention, the locations indicated in the letter match both crime scenes. What more can we trust than the defendant's own words?
No, it can't be true.
I can't believe it.
A guilty verdict cannot be delivered without sufficient evidence. In order to protect all parties involved, that is what our principles demand. My original assessment was that we lacked said evidence. But now, it seems the only remaining questions are the identities of the victims and the specific alchemical process used in this case.
Ano ba to? Huh? Then, we are in agreement. The evidence is conclusive. On the charges of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, the court finds the defendant guilty. Oh shit. The people in attendance will appear shocked. No one can believe a kind and well-mannered person like Albedo could commit such a crime. I like the angle of this one. Jin stipulates that those unsatisfied and the verdict will have time to submit an objection or appeal, but most appear hopeless in this moment. As you watch Albedo being taken back to headquarters, you get a strange feeling that something hidden is about to come to light. It all comes back to the letter, a secret that you and Albedo know all too well, but the people of Mondstadt have yet to discover. Yes, the twin.
Why would Albedo do something like that? Oh, this has to be a nightmare.
Albedo told me his secret once, that he was a synthetic human created through alchemy. Could that have something to do with this case? But what? Following in Rain Daughter's footsteps just because he's an alchemical creation? That would only make him more suspicious. Oh, also Rosaria. Well, this took a turn for the worse.
Rosaria! Oh, when did you get here?
I've been here the whole time. I happen to have a message to pass along. For us? Yes. You're needed at Star Snatch Cliff. He's waiting for you there.
Who is he?
I know. Who is he? You'll know when you get there. Go on now. Time is like the wind. It waits for no one. It's Venti. Oh. Yeah, it's this one. So it turns out, for those who um didn't catch up with the event, so they put it in this part instead. Yeah.
Most things in life aren't one and done. Soon as you're rested up, let's make a move.
No, you.
Let's go.
Right.
Okay.
Mind the wind.
All time, bro!
Let's go.
Leon.
Up and away!
Hip.
All time, bro!
Easy now, Kakuku. Mind the wind.
Sabi na eh.
Huh?
Traveler, Paimon! I could hear your arrival upon the wind. Were you looking for me?
I mean, I guess.
Venti, did you send us that message?
No, I did.
Oh.
Whoa, where did you come from? Wait, Venti, do you know this guy? His name is, what is his name again?
Didn't think I was that unmemorable. I'm Dahlia, Deacon of the Church of Favonius, and Herald of the Animo Archon Barbados. Not gonna forget next time, right?
They called us here so we could meet with Venti.
That's right. I noticed you during the trial. The legendary honorary knight. You seem to have a lot of thoughts on your mind, so I thought we should have a chat. After all, I am the Herald of Barbados. If the people of Mondstadt are in danger, I should keep the Animo Archon in the loop.
Also, he knows.
Wait then, you know about...
About what? The fact that my tavern-hopping nomad of a friend is Barbados himself?
Oh.
Don't worry, Dahlia and I are close. He knows everything.
Damn. So that's how important Dahlia is? I don't know.
Besides, a god needs someone to communicate their will in a formal setting, and no one does that better than Dahlia.
Not that I saw that coming when we first met. But back to the matter at hand. I believe you two already know about Albedo's background.
If you mean his true identity, then yeah, we do.
So, you know too, Venti? That's surprisingly Archon-like of you. Well, I knew from the moment Daughter and Alice brought Albedo to Mondstadt. When those two are in town, no one can afford to slack off. The Kryda Prince, a perfect specimen of synthetic life. At this stage of the case, there are countless questions surrounding Albedo's motive. His true identity is a potential weakness.
A synthetic being loses control of their sanity and goes on a killing spree. That's how a novel would frame the story, and people are inclined to agree.
Albedo has told us before that humans often value the ordinary over the transcendent and miraculous.
And the slightest difference is perceived as other. A very common phenomenon.
Which means we need to find a way to help your friend.
What do you know about the situation, Venti?
Me? Well, I know that Albedo is a synthetic being, and that a lot of strange things have been happening in Mondstadt, even though Windbloom should be about drinking and having fun. We noticed that too! The minute we got here, something was off.
You share your observations with Venti and Dahlia.
I've picked up on most of those too. Miles is out of sorts. Beatrice seems anxious. Although I didn't know Donna stopped being interested in Master Diluc.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
Oh, wait, I wanna play that again.
When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free.
Oh, what a beautiful song and a voice. Wait lang nga. Sharon, are you there? Wait.
What are you getting at, Tone Deaf Bard? Oh, just making a comment. There are always unavoidable trials in life. At least, that's what Barbados would say. A certain someone is going to need to overcome a trial like that. In such cases, even the Seven know better than to tamper with fate. If only there was a brave soul willing to aid their friend in his time of need. Should he meet a terrible fate, all of Mondstadt could be worse for it. If you wanted our help, you could have just asked, you know. Well, even if Albedo wasn't at the center of this case, protecting Mondstadt is part of being an honorary knight, right? You'll still have help, of course, which is why I prepared a little surprise. Behold!
Behold!
Ooh! Paimon remembers that Jumpy Dumpty!
Mm.
Don't worry, I removed the fuse, so it's not going to explode. Say hello to the Dodo communication device. So, this thing belongs to you now? We're old pals. Don't think she'd care if I borrowed it for a few days. Anyway, this invention, with a little help from a trick of mine, will allow us to keep in touch. Just take it out and we can chat.
We'll do our best to uncover the truth.
That's all I ask. No matter what comes, you have the wind on your side.
I suppose we're old pals too at this point.
Indeed. Your companionship is like a breeze that lingers in the air, warm and familiar.
In all this time, I've never witnessed Lord Barbados approach anything in a serious manner. Perhaps this time, I'm in for something special.
Barbados? Serious? Ah, you give him too much credit.
Hardly. It's not blind faith, you know. I've always had unwavering belief in the animal Archon.
Is that so? I wonder what Barbados thinks about that. You should pray to him and find out.
Good idea. I'll tell him I still haven't deciphered his drunken musings from our 3 trips to the tavern last month. His wisdom is sure to reveal itself in time.
Oh, you know what? Forget about Barbados, Dahlia. Treat me to a drink instead. You wouldn't refuse me, would you?
A dear friend like you? Never.
Damn, they're that they are that close. You know what? Wait a minute, I'm just gonna wanna have a little
Just what will we come across?
there you go. Okay, so next stop, back to the headquarters. Wait, if I teleport here, should I be gonna enter inside? Just gonna teleport here, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Return to story mode. Good thing they already have that. Unlike before that it will be just, you know, just go to story mode automatically. And I know you all must be shocked, but the evidence is solid. Albedo's situation is not looking good.
I still don't believe Albedo would do something like that. Using living people as alchemical test subjects? It's like something out of a novel.
Perhaps it's best for me to remain impartial, but I've worked with Albedo before. He's an alchemist, not a sadist.
This version of event is as hard for me to accept as anyone. But Marco once said Albedo is very different from the rest of us. Perhaps there are things we still need to learn about him. Let's see what Albedo has to say for himself first. Would you mind giving me a moment, everyone? Private matter requires my attention.
Hey, Jean!
Traveler Paimon, perfect timing. Leia has a favor to ask. Like Jin said, after the verdict, we have time to submit an appeal, and I will do my utmost to convince Albedo to accept. He's been acting strange, and I can't read him for the life of me. But I need you two to start investigating the case. Investigating the case? Yes, it's all time for you to get involved. Do you want us to join to join the joint investigation? No, we'd like you to launch an investigation of your own. I'll continue working on his defense in the meantime. If you find anything that might help in his case, just let me know. I know it's against the spirit of the season to ask you with this, but Albedo is a trusted member of our ranks. We owe him the benefit of the doubt. Understood. I'll look into the case on my own. I know you'll get to the bottom of this, traveler. You've never failed us in our time of need.
But what if the accusations turn out to be true?
Then you will have done Mondstadt a great service all the same. I'm expecting a retrial. Until then, you're welcome to have a look around Albedo's office on the second floor. I'm counting on you. Thank you for agreeing to investigate. We're counting on you. Wait, so we'll have access now to the second floor? Yo! Wait, do we really have access in the first place?
Wait, Captain Kaya! Surely I can't just...
These two are here on Jean's orders. She asked them to investigate Albedo's office.
Oh, in that case, head on in.
So this is Albedo's office. Pretty much exactly how Paimon pictured it.
Alright, I have some work of my own, so I'll leave you to it. Good luck, you two.
Right back at ya.
Investigate.
Alright, let's see what we can find.
Investigate the book. There's a stack of books on the desk, mostly relating to alchemy, environmental science, and life science. Some of the pages have been marked with alchemical symbols, and others have S-shaped and or triangular symbols drawn on them. Any potential meaning isn't clear.
Wow, these books are so fancy! Albedo must have gone to great lengths to get them.
Investigate underneath the book. After moving the book, the desk looks almost empty. Your hands slip while moving the book, causing the hardcover book to strike the desk. Resulting noise is a bit unusual. It's subtle, but to an experienced adventurer, it sounds too hollow. Hollow. Almost like there's a compartment within the desk. Investigate underneath the desk.
Wait, it looks like there's a hidden compartment under the desk!
There does appear to be a compartment added to one side of the desk. It was very well hidden. The lock mechanism is complex and seems to invoke an elemental power in some way. Perhaps you could try using the power of Geo. The hidden compartment opens. Inside lies a piece of paper with more information. Investigate the paper. Pestering is also a manifestation of fraud. When festering forces and a sufficient amount of life energy collide, the two will repel each other, triggering a powerful side effect. When I tested this in an alchemical experiment, the results of the refinement were startling. Breaking through the shackles of life, the simulation of the beep project, I must take advantage of this opportunity.
The name of the project is blotted out in ink. What could it be?
The note mentioned festering forces, which suggests the dragon's spine could be involved somehow. If this has something to do with creating synthetic life, would Albedo go that far for one of his experiments? No. That can be. Amid the notes amid the notes is a map with a few markings on it. Two of the marked locations correspond to the crime scenes. The third appears to be in Dragonspine. Oh. It's a hard pill to swallow, but if the results of the joint investigation are correct, there could be a body hidden in the last location, or at the very least, what remains of one.
Huh. What does this mean? Oh, do you think something might also be buried at the last location? Alright, that seems to be it for this place. We should go tell Jean what we found.
Dudu.
Oh, Vent is calling! Let's answer!
How's the investigation going? Find anything?
Oh, we found stuff alright. Stuff that only makes Albedo look even more suspicious.
I see. So, Albedo's researching something that doesn't help his case, huh?
You're sure what you learned with Venti?
Not promising. We should be grateful Albedo's true identity remains hidden. If it gets out that he's one of Rhindaughter's creations, there'd be no separating him from her past. As we both know, Rhindaughter's approach to alchemy and ethics was pure madness, and the evidence you just found, let's just say it could convince even those closest to him of his guilt. Perhaps even you.
I don't think the handwriting was faked, and the notes are also sounded like him.
Then it comes down to trust. Do you trust Albedo?
I don't know, but I want to.
Yeah, he's our friend. We should keep the faith. And if he really is the culprit, he must have had a reason, right? Maybe he's just not allowed to talk about it. Yeah, that must be it.
Either way, a fair investigation means coming to a conclusion presented by the facts.
Does that mean even Venti no longer believes in him?
Remaining objective has its own value. Remember, none of this is your fault. Just report back with an honest assessment of the facts.
Yeah. Well, let's go find Jean and tell her what we learned. Wait, that's Miles. What's he doing here?
Oh, sorry. I heard voices and wasn't sure if I should check who was inside.
It's okay. We're here on Jean's orders.
Ah, I see. I'll, leave you to it then.
Hold on. You didn't hear what we were saying, did you?
Oh, not really. Nothing that made sense anyway.
Well, do us a favor and just forget anything you might have heard, okay?
Oh, sure. You got it.
That map we found in the hidden compartment seems important. We should check out the marked locations.
Oh, shit. It's been a while.
Ready to ride. Rev the engines.
The bumpy ride.
We should be getting close. Oh, look over there! Something seems off.
Oh. Carefully examine the ground. Although everything is covered in snow, as a seasoned adventurer, you notice a spot on the ground that looks quite different from its surroundings. You remove the snow and find a sizable hole underneath, large enough to fit a human body. But the hole is completely empty, and the surrounding markings makes it look like something was dug up. Did an animal do this, or some monster?
Weird. There's a hole, but no body. The prosecution's argument is that Albedo used alchemy to destroy the bodies, but this location is different from the other two. Why not fill the hole, or smooth out the ground like the other places?
One person did all this. Why not remove the traces like the others? And if Albedo isn't the one responsible, why was this location marked in his notes? You return to the Knights of Avonus, doubting swirling in your minds. No, doubts! Doubts swirling in your minds. You're back. Did you find anything?
Yeah, but none of it helps Albedo's case.
You tell Jin about your findings from Albedo's office. I see. Complicated result, but your efforts are appreciated. Did Albedo submit an appeal? Yes, he asked for a retrial. There are still questions surrounding the identities of the victims and the disappearance of the bodies. The minimal remains that were uncovered have been sent for forensic analysis, which should provide some answers. It's just...
What's wrong?
If the victims turn out to be Mondstadt citizens, the situation becomes all the more serious. The second trial would likely have to be opened to the public, and I doubt public sentiment will be in Albedo's favor.
Yeah, not when the charges are so serious.
The second trial is set to take place in 2 days. I hope you consider attending this one as well.
Of course, we'll be there. In the meantime, we should all just stay positive.
Is it just me or Lisa is not around? Well said. When the time comes, I'll carry out my duty to the best of my ability. What? Miles? What the? He's eavesdropping. Bro.
We should meet up with Jean. It's about time for the second trial.
You too. Let me know if you're ready. Okay, that's ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we now convene for the second trial against Mr. Albedo. I, Jean Gunilder, will once again oversee the proceedings. Representatives on both sides remain unchanged, and Mr. Dahlia will continue to serve as assessor. Ms. Hertha represents the prosecution, and Mr. Kaya speaks on behalf of the defense. The defendant in this case is Mr. Albedo, captain of the investigation team. With that, I now bring this trial to order. Ms. Hertha, have the investigators made any new discoveries?
Yes. We sent the teeth and the femur bone found at the scene to the church's medical office, and were able to conclude that these are, in fact, human remains.
Oh.
In addition, the investigators were able to identify several Mondstadt citizens who appear to have been missing for quite some time.
Oh.
Forensic analysis of the remains allowed us to pinpoint the age and gender of the deceased. Interestingly, One of the missing individuals matches that profile to a T. The medical office couldn't spare the personnel, so Miss Rosaria is here to present the results to the court.
Hanselman, male, 46 years old, marital status single, occupation hunter. Consistent with the conclusion in the last trial, his disappearance went unreported, likely due to his lack of relatives. In addition, wait a minute. Okay, so Hanselman is not an NPC in Mondstadt, I guess. In addition, medical records show that he sustained a mechanism-related injury to his leg 3 years ago. The damage on the femur bone Mr. Delec found is consistent with such an injury. Therefore, we can conclude that one of the victims in this case is Hanselman. A specialized technique was likely used to accelerate the rate of decomposition.
Is it reasonable to assume this technique to be alchemical in nature?
Alchemical or magical, both are possible.
Thank you for your testimony.
The identity of one of the victims is now confirmed. But what about the defendant's motive?
Considering what he wrote in the letter, we can deduce that the defendant needed subjects for an alchemy experiment. Who better than individuals whose disappearance would go unnoticed? In other words, he sacrificed the good people of Mondstadt for his own gain. A truly vile act. In addition, another witness has agreed to testify. Miss Donna, if you would.
Another one? Huh?
Wait, Donna from the flower shop?
I'm sorry it took so long for me to come forward. But the night Master Diluc saw Mr. Albedo, I was there too.
Oh.
I was camping with a friend and we decided to stop near Dragonspine. I couldn't really get comfortable that night, so around dawn, I decided to go for a walk. And that's when I saw Master Diluc.
Oh.
I thought it might be nice to, chat. So I headed in his direction and then I saw it. Someone at the bottom of the cliff was getting rid of a body. I was terrified the person might see me. Even after I fled, I couldn't shake that fear. And I started to wish I never had a crush on Master Diluc in the first place. If I hadn't wanted to talk to him, I would never have been in that situation. I didn't want to come forward because I was scared. But Miss Hertha convinced me it was the right thing to do. I I'm sorry it took me so long.
B. Just stepping forward was brave enough, Miss Donna. Putik din. The court thanks you for your courage and commitment to justice.
Yes. Thank you.
The two witnesses corroborate the same sequence of events. That just leaves the question of how the defendant disposed of the bodies.
I believe the answer lies in the alchemical technique mentioned in the letter. The defendant is the most accomplished alchemist in Mondstadt. He has the skill, no question.
Special investigator also uncovered some relevant evidence on that subject. Will now present it to the court.
Wait, does she mean...
The evidence we found in Albedo's office? The following are pieces of evidence uncovered in Albedo's office. The most important of which is this map. This map was found with the defendant's notes. The markings correspond with the description in the letter and the locations of the crime scenes. Does this map belong to you? Yes. Were you the one who marked these locations? Yes. You do realize that's basically an admission of guilt, don't you? The evidence against you is nearly insurmountable. No! Since you uncovered that compartment, I might as well expound on the matter.
We have witnesses and physical evidence. What could you possibly say in your defense?
What I always have. I never killed a single person.
Ugh, you have some nerve. Saying that when the evidence is stacked against you?
Wait lang. Miss Herta, you've presented a meticulous and convincing case. I'll give you that. But I will not admit to something I didn't do.
So, what? You're just going to bombard the court with excuses?
That's a rather dismissive way to refer to an innocent man speaking in his own defense. Besides, I'm not making excuses. I'm exercising patience.
That won't make the charges against you disappear, Mr. Albedo.
Perhaps not, but patience comes with its own reward. It's easy for things to remain buried in snow until someone comes along and brushes it away. Albedo seems serious but unfazed. Does that mean he really didn't do anything untoward? He mentioned brushing off the snow. Is that something to be a hint? If it was a hint, then it must have something to do with the dragon spine. Which reminds me, one of the locations marked on the map we found was in Dragonspine, wasn't it? Traveler, you were the one who uncovered the notes, right? Then I'm assuming you visited the third location marked on the map as well. Yes. Can you tell us what you found? You nod your head and give an honest account of the scene you found on Dragonspine. Buti pa sobrang liwanag. Or because it's white? It's snow? Whatever was kept in the hole was gone, and the surrounding area bore the markings of an unknown creature. With everything covered in snow, no one knew there was something to discover in the first place.
Then, there must also have been a body.
I need to think about this. What clues am I missing? Oh shit. The third marked location is in Dragonspine. We only knew what about it because we found the map in the hidden compartment. In first, I think something did that. During our during our investigation, Paimon and I discovered a hole beneath the snow, big enough to hide a human body. There was also claw marks around the outside. Eh, But there was no body or any remains whatsoever. Associate. Hey, wait, no. Oh, right. Oh. Oh, okay. Trigger associate. The differences between the marked locations. Kasi malapit siya sa... Ah, no, no, no. This is near the dragon's... the monster. This is near the dragon's spine. Okay, interpret. Albedo marked these three locations on the map found in the hidden compartment. There are some similarities and differences between them. Based on what we know, all three locations were likely used to hide bodies. The holes dug in each area certainly seems big enough. But unlike the first two locations, there were claw marks around the hole in the third location, and no witnesses saw anything happen there. Wait lang. But why wasn't the case? Could kind could could some kind of creature have dug up the body? But why wasn't that the case in the other locations? The mark didn't look fresh, which means the hole at the third location has been there longer than the other two. But if the hole at the third location wasn't made around this time, does that mean it's connected to a separate incident? Most people know Albedo as an alchemist and the captain of the investigation team. But in truth, he's the Crazy Prince. Crazy Prince. A synthetic human created by one of the five sinners. Gold. Ryan daughter. Albedo is steadfast, intelligent, and treats, treats everyone with kindness and respect. I think most people would agree with that assessment. He's also a calculated thinker. It's fair to say that if he did commit a crime, it would likely be well concealed. Up until now, Albedo has never displayed any ill will toward humanity, and he also still seems like his normal self. And his friend, as his friend, I shouldn't reveal the truth about his identity. That would only make things worse for him. Associate. Oh, encounters on Dragonspine. I almost forgot. Paimon and I once encountered someone on Dragonspine who looked exactly like Albedo. What? You forgot that part? And we weren't the only ones. Wait a second, someone who looks exactly like him. Ay, lol, tama. I'm guessing Albedo has a plan, so I should help him out. But what does he want me to do? Announce a break in the case? No. I should play it safe. Since I made an honest assessment of the facts, I should be honest about my doubts too. It's only fair. Besides, I think I understand what Albedo was trying to tell me just now. I'd like to address the court, if I may. I was the one who investigated the office, and I believe the results raise a few questions. Regarding the two cases addressed in the previous trial, it was established that, after disposing of the bodies, the defendant used alchemy to restore the ground to its original state. But that wasn't the case at the third location. The hole was still there, with dirt scattered around the perimeter. It looked more like something had been dug up. If this was all done by one person, why wasn't the third scene given the same treatment as the others? Why weren't the traces removed? In addition, the markings around the third location weren't fresh. which suggests that the Dragonspine incident happened at a different time. For those reasons, I believe there's still reasonable doubt in this case, and I hope the verdict reflects that. Thank you. Astute as ever, traveler.
Questions there may be, but allow me to point out there is no evidence to suggest that anyone besides the defendant knew about the third location, and the map was found in his notes. That fact alone makes him the most plausible suspect, unless Mr. Albedo suddenly plans to deny that the map belongs to him.
Allow me respond to the traveler's point. If all I cared about was proving my innocence, I would indeed do as you described, Miss Hertha, and deny any connections to that map. But that is not what I intend to do. The map does belong to me, and I did hide things at those 3 locations.
What?
There were indeed bodies at each location, and I did kill and bury someone on Dragonspine.
Ha! So you admit it. Let the record reflect that the defendant has confessed to his crimes.
You're mistaken, Miss Hertha. The story doesn't end there. Some time ago, I encountered an uninvited guest on Dragonspine. Someone who wanted to take advantage of the deserted nature of the region to eliminate me in secret. His desire to kill me led to an altercation where I killed him instead and buried the body on the mountain, the 3rd location marked on the map.
Actually, the traveler Amber Bennett and I were with Albedo that day.
Oh, wait, so oh. I forgot who wants to kill him though.
The Adventurers Guild was holding an event on Dragonspine. After it ended, we all left the area. If the person Albedo is referring to is different from the one we encountered on the mountain, then the altercation must have occurred after we left.
This only proves that the defendant is guilty on all counts. Those innocent people, their blood is on your hands.
No, you're wrong.
You deny it? After admitting to murder for the whole court to hear? You've clearly lost your mind.
If you would let me finish, Miss Hertha, I could get to the important part. The man who attacked me on Dragonspine was my height, with blonde hair and blue eyes, dressed in clothes nearly identical to mine. So someone who happens to look exactly like you? Exactly like him. So I was right. It does come back to what happened back then.
It's one thing to look similar, but for the clothes to be the same?
What's going on? I don't want to be here anymore.
Regardless, the important thing is that you admit to killing someone on Dragonspine.
Yes, I killed someone that day, someone who looked nearly identical to me. But I never said that someone was a person. Shit. I see. Then it appears I need to withdraw my testimony.
What?
Everyone! I brought her!
Oh,
wait, you...
The person who just came in, isn't that Hertha?
What? What's going on?
Who are you? Why do you wear my face?
Oh shit.
Hello to you too.
Oh my gosh. A calmer looking Hertha, bro. As you can see, this is Hertha, the logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius.
I see what's going on here. It's all been leading up to this, hasn't it? Your confession. It was all an elaborate stunt to set me up.
Wait. So she's not Hertha anymore?
You want to undermine my credibility? Fine. It doesn't eliminate the mountain of evidence stacked against you. All I want is justice for the people of Mondstadt.
Order in the court! I've been stationed on Dragonspine all these years because that is where the subject of my research lies. The dragon, Durin. Several hundred years ago, the dragon of the East, Devalin, defeated Durin in battle, and with the help from Barbados, sealed his remains on Dragonspine. Durin created true alchemy, one of the finest specimens of artificial life. As such, death was not a true end for him. His heart still beats and grows more revitalized by the day. My imposter on Dragonspine was a failed specimen, abandoned in Durin's stomach. An unsuccessful iteration of the Homunculus project.
Homunculus?
Are you trying to insinuate that I'm some kind of homunculus? Because it looks to me like the artificial one is standing right there. Some kind of imposter you dragged in from Dragonspine. So this is what I look like when I fly off the handle.
Oh.
You know, they say imitation is the best form of flattery, but your impersonation has overstayed its welcome. Master Jean, what are you waiting for? We've known each other for so long. You recognize the real me, don't you?
The two of you look identical, but judging based on demeanor, the new arrival actually seems more like the Hertha I know.
That means nothing! By that logic, I could just as easily accuse the Albedo in this room of being an imposter! How do we know he isn't the fake one? A cold-blooded killer who replaced the real Albedo long ago! Then, how about something only the real Hertha would know? The longest scar on my body. The knights who fought alongside me that day should remember where it is.
Oh.
I remember. Let's hear your answer.
I'd like to hear Miles' answer first.
Huh?
Oh.
You don't know? Or you don't remember? I heard you've been acting strange these days. Disoriented? Confused?
Whoa. So, a lot of them are imposters? Yo.
You were closer to me than anyone during that battle. And yet you don't remember a thing. Strange indeed.
Yo. Wait a minute. Buksan ko lang ilaw. So it likes a lot of them are not them.
No, my head. It hurts.
Wow. Nice acting.
The scar is right here.
Oh. Shit, no. I like this these pictures. Screenshot. Damn. Ay, wait lang, may... Why the nerves? I can imagine this comes as a surprise. Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonus failed to mention the scar on Herta's... Unless your informant in the Knights of Favonus failed to mention the scar on Herta's left arm.
Albedo has done a lot of research into beings like you. If you deny it, then show us your arm.
No need to panic. You can just add it now. You excel at changing your appearance, don't you? Or I should say, all spawn of Duran's life force have that ability. A powerful life force, an appearance you can change at will. Yet here you stand, formless one, paralyzed to act. Because you're worried using that power could affect your accomplices. Accomplices? Then Miles must be one of them? There are others too. Most of the beings under the influence of Duran's life force have gathered here. And yet, their presence is what impedes her from taking action. Once you attempt to transform, all who surround you will be affected by your power. You can't control it because in this network of living beings you serve as the core.
Show us your arm.
Oh shit. I like this kind of scene. Wait no.
Ugh! Have it your way!
Whoa!
Oh shit.
Come on, let's go!
Oh. Wow.
Hey! They're shielding the imposter!
She's trying to get away. Stop her. Don't let anyone stand in your way.
There are others trying to get in. Must be more people under her control.
Oh my gosh. Time to get moving, everyone.
Whoa! She just leaped across the room!
I didn't see her.
After her!
So what happened to the original ones? It is time. All units move out. Third company keep on the imposter's tail. We finally have a chance to talk. But before I explain the events of the past few days, I'd like to make a few things clear. First, I never killed any of my fellow citizens, and I never used human remains as part of an alchemical experiment. Second, the events of the past few days were all part of the plan. Most of the members of our order were in on it. As for the witnesses, Master Diluc picked up on the situation long before today's proceedings. Wow, that's quite an involved plan. Indeed. Follow me. Oh. Oh no.
What? How are there monsters in the city?
You're all monsters from Dragonspine. An attack is imminent, but fear not. We've been preparing for this. We've been monitoring the resurgence of Durin's life force. Its festering nature agitated these monsters. We knew it was only a matter of time before they advanced on Mondstadt. And so, we made preparations for an inevitable battle. I was hoping you two could join me and provide assistance in the battle to come.
Of course! Where's our first stop?
The top of the city wall. Ay. Mobile support. Gusto mo na.
Master Jean, headquarters should be secure for now. We responded in time and had enough manpower. We can even spare some for mobile support across the region.
Good. Our intel suggests that the monsters from Dragonspine could disguise as Mondstadt citizens. So be sure to exercise caution. Oh no, wala rin siyang boses, no! Oh, and my divination revealed there are also regular people under the influence of some strange power. Not all of them are monsters. Yes, so for those people, the aim is to subdue, not harm. Before you attack, make sure to figure out what you're dealing with.
Understood.
Ang hirap yan. Yeah.
Captain Albedo, honorary knight, and your floating companion.
Some of the people around here are acting strange. Be careful.
Wrath from the sky!
Thanks for the help. I don't think we could have managed that on our own.
I hope everyone's all right. We really appreciate the help.
Full throttle!
Ayun ko. Ano stamina, bro?
Rise with the sun!
Strike a pop!
Installation chamber deployed.
Saan yun nandito? Oh no. Distinguish the fire. Distinguish the fire. No, extinguish. Distinguish. Extinguish the fire. Distinguish ang putik. Extinguish. Ayan. Or distinguish. Ano to? Oh, I think I should go to the...
Hey, Venti!
Shoot, someone's coming.
Help me! Please! Someone help me!
What's with the freakout? It's just us.
Ah, perfect. I can drop the act. Sorry, I thought you were regular citizens.
Bro. It's about time. I think we can proceed as planned.
I agree. Although, it's been a while since I dealt with something this big. Oh, it's gonna be pretty exhausting.
Don't worry, I'll treat you to a drink for your trouble.
Just what I wanted to hear.
So, these two know the other's identity then?
People can make new friends when you're not here, you know.
Monsters started surging in from Dragonspine during the trial. They soon became agitated, likely in response to the core coming under pressure. Still, I never expected those monsters to have become this advanced.
The power of evolution cannot be underestimated, especially considering the fact that Durin absorbed the previous imposter.
Wait, so what about the map? And the missing bodies?
What the witness saw was true. I did hide those bodies as I monitored the situation on Dragonspine. I noticed that many who ventured there came back different. Oh, right! Like the ano, I remember yung father ng bata. Oh. Some were under the influence of Durin's power, but the less fortunate ones had already been devoured by monsters, who then assumed their appearance to infiltrate the city. Most of those who were replaced had no close relatives, so when their behavior changed, there was no one to notice. The monster used their disguise to get close to people. I eliminated two who attempted to attack.
What about the remains Diluc found? Did they belong to one of the victims?
Yes, the monsters slowly digested their victims. Sometimes they even left behind body parts to aid the transformation. All that remained of the first victim was a few strands of hair, and the second was some teeth and bones. Oh my god. Eee!
The only bodies Albedo destroyed were the monster's mimic forms. Then he buried whatever remained of the victims to put them to rest.
Well, someone had to do it. Besides, I managed to gather some valuable data on the putrefaction of the bodies. After we defeated the doppelganger Whoop of Power on Dragonspine, we promised to tell each other a story, remember? He told me the story of a gardener, I remember. I'm glad. Then you remember what I told you about Subject 2. In his pursuit to replace Subject 1, he transformed a Whopper flower into Subject 3. Huh? So there was another imposter on Dragonspine that day? Yes, that would be Subject 2. I confronted him and buried his body on Dragonspine. So, you see, at one point there was something hidden in that hole you found. But Durin is becoming more revitalized by the day. Under the influence of his power, the monsters dug up Subject 2's body and returned it to Durin's stomach. Durin absorbed the failed recreation along with his knowledge and way of thinking. Ever since then, all creatures spawned from his power had the ability to transform their appearance. Humans who venture into Dragonspine for too long are also bound to fall under Durin's influence, but those effects don't show themselves right away, and the extent to which a person has been affected is hard to perceive.
You saw it for yourself, didn't you? All the people acting strange? Those are the same people who just tried to break into the Knights of Favonius headquarters. Durin's power remained dormant within them until, finally, it surged to the surface and seized control.
That was also our goal. If we could force a situation where the imposter had no choice but unleash that power, all those under its influence would become violent, and thus we would know who was affected.
Wait, so what do? We can't go around hurting innocent people!
That's why I'm here. It would make me look bad if I just lazed around after promising to help.
We will use the power of Anemo to restrain them for now. That should give the Knights the chance to subdue them without harm. A specialist team will deal with them later. Alright, that's the long and short of the situation. It's time to activate the thing, right?
Yes! So, if there are little secrets other people shouldn't know, my identity, for example, keep it to yourself, okay? Alright, this should do it.
wind currents! Paimon's never seen this many!
There should now be wind currents across the whole city. Everyone, can you hear me? Loud and clear, all units. What's their status?
All good. We have enough manpower to provide support.
How? How?
Requesting assistance at the side gate.
Oh, so they use the wind currents as the megaphones or something, or walkie-talkie.
Heading over now.
Whoa! It's long-distance wind communication! How is that even possible?
It's all thanks to Lord Barbados. With this blessing, we will succeed in defending our city.
Actually, if you face away from the current and whisper like this, no one can hear you.
Oh.
No wonder you're crouching down there like you have something to hide. You didn't have to broadcast that.
Bruh.
Huh? That voice. Venti? Is that you?
Oops.
Oh, you know, just a wandering bard calling for help. Thank goodness the traveler, Paimon, and Albedo found me. Got me out of a tough spot.
Right, now that you're okay, we should check on the status of the other areas.
Thanks, friend. May the Animo Archon protect you.
Bro.
I've got things covered here.
Uy, so close. Let's go. I don't like being in the middle like this, especially on a bridge. Oh look. Oh, look who it is. Get back! Ay na, ba't ako'y nagaan? Phew, that was a close one. I suppose thanks are in order, Master Dilek. I appreciate the help. No need. I didn't intervene to save you. It was for my own convenience. You were in my way. Oh? Well, let me get out of your hair then. I suppose we could work together. But you would just melt my eyes anyway. Suit yourself. Alright, tell me. When did you notice something was off? The first trial? Ah, because of the fake Hertha? No, because of you. Me? What did I do? My defense wasn't passionate enough? No. You weren't nervous enough. Tell me then, Master Diluc, when do you think I actually get nervous? I suppose we'll see, won't we? Monsters incoming. On second thought, best not to think about it. Oh, so sorry.
Verdict is...
This moment will be frozen in time.
Verdict is...
Shit.
Burn!
Don't get frostbite.
Oh my gosh, nearly died.
They're over there! Diluc, Kaya!
If you had time to make it out here, I'm guessing the other areas are secure?
What? We can't be here because we care?
Maybe maybe this was just the closest spot to the city gate. Maintaining control over the main road means maintaining control over the battle as a whole. You made the right choice.
So what's the status over here?
All under control, don't worry. My trusty civilian volunteer and I have this area covered. I think you mean the man who held the title of cavalry captain before you. We don't have to bring that up. Well, keep up the good work. We'll go check on the status of the other locations. Good luck. Oh, and I wanted to thank you for what you said in the court. If I'm not mistaken, you were on my side by the end. Believe me, he's had his suspicions since the first trial. I suppose it just didn't feel right to believe that someone who helped me in the past could be a cold-blood killer.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Thank you for trusting me and for choosing... Damn levers! Yes, sir. For choosing to fight alongside us. As for you, Kea, good work as always. We'll see you soon. Of course. Stay safe. Okay. Walang VA eh. Most of them actually. But, yeah. Hey, sana ba? Ay, si ano? Official, let's go. Oh. Oh shit. Barbara, kill them. Barbara, ikuya. Ay, gago. Oo nga, heal ko nga. Heal. Kailangan na palang dikitan. Lol.
Let the show begin.
Nice. Talk to the net of Avanias. Alright, you should be on demand.
Thank you so much, Miss Barbara. Things are still quite chaotic outside. It's best if you all remain inside the cathedral for now.
You're not rushing back out to the front line, are you? You're still injured.
Don't worry, Miss Barbara. I'll try not to put myself in harm's way. I can help with the logistics from the back.
Well, maybe we can give you a hand. As you said, the situation outside is chaotic. Injured parties should not be left unattended. There are others here who need to get back to the front line, so I'll escort you all myself.
Of course. Thank you, Miss Rosaria.
Just doing my job. I'll leave the cathedral to you then, Barbara. You can count on me. I don't really know how all of this started, but I do know that Jean and the others have been preparing for this for a really long time. So I think everything will be alright. No, it has to be. Did I catch you at a bad time, Barbara? No, not at all. Did you need something? I just wanted to tell you that over the next few days, a lot of things are going to happen in Mondstadt. Attacks and fighting. So I need you to take care of yourself. Huh? How do you know? Albedo warned us in advance. It has something to do with the dragon spine, and he is our authority on that region, so we should take him at his word. Dragon spine, huh? So the city is going to be in danger? Yes, but the Knights of Avonus will do whatever we can to protect the people. But then, who will protect you? Don't worry, I'll look out for myself, I promise. Please let them be okay out there. Sister Barbara, could you lend me a hand? Of course. Noel! Let's go! Bennett! Tsaka si nawala rin siyang boses. Si Mika. They're here, prepare for battle. On guard, everyone. Incoming monsters at 11 o'clock. Look, we've got 25 villagers, 2 blazing ox, bunch of slimes. Prepare elemental countermeasures. Roger that. Oh. Gago. Paano to? Oh.
Final warning.
Hey, go Baron Bunny!
I miss using her.
Leave the wounded to me.
No one escapes my sights!
All units are now in position.
Hertha! Oh, jeez, your voice scared me just now.
What? Still caught up in the imposter incident? I thought you knew about the plan.
Well, after you up and disappeared one day, all Master Jean told me was that you'd be gone for a while on an important mission, and that it'd be better if people thought you were dead.
Lol.
And then, what do you know? Someone who looks exactly like you appears out of nowhere 2 days later. If Master Jean hadn't told me about your mission, I would have fallen for it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, that's quite a scary thought. I get chills just thinking about it. A monster replacing someone close to you, and you're none the wiser. Don't worry, once it's over, these monsters won't be a threat against us. Albedo, are you okay? The trial wasn't too hard on you, was it? I'm sorry I couldn't be there. I was so worried. Same here. I thought it was all real at one point. I was in complete shock. So you didn't know, Amber? Then it seems Yula did an excellent job at keeping the situation under wraps. And no need to worry. You too. I'm no worse for wear. That sounds like Yula, alright. She's like an impenetrable wall. That one. You're not getting a secret out of
Yeah,
her.
for sure! She's someone you can really count on!
Wait, so how did you decide Hertha should disappear again? After all this fighting, I can't seem to get it straight.
It was Kaya's suggestion. He said the plan would work best with someone well-known and reputable without being too high-profile. Naturally, Miss Hertha was the perfect choice. We needed to leave a hole in our organization, so she came up with the idea that she would disappear. Ah, so that explains the rumor that someone had fallen during a mission. Of course, it didn't take long for that to get resolved. No, because the imposter fell right into our trap. It was all part of the plan. First, we spread the rumor that Hertha was missing in action after some kind of incident. The news came from Kaya and Hertha's direct subordinate, which was important because he would need to be credible. The imposter saw the gap in our ranks and couldn't help but take the bait. It didn't take long for the fake Hertha to appear on the next patrol route, claiming to have survived her mission.
When did that happen?
Over 6 months ago.
Oh.
Whoa, so this has been a long time in the making.
Yes, and our enemy was... Well, it's been also 6 months that I think I didn't do this. No, just kidding. May, June, July, August, September. Just 4 months. Never mind. 3 to 4. Yeah. Yes, and our enemy was more meticulous than we expected. Monsters have been searching for Herta's body in order to protect the imposter's identity, which is a more advanced way of thinking than Subject 2. So we had to wait long enough to convince the fake Herta that she had our trust. Furthermore, we needed to give her time to gather evidence against me and convince her she had enough to strike.
But how did the Knight's internal information even reach Durin and his monsters?
There's an informant among our ranks.
Don't worry, Barbados already tracked her down. She doesn't have his blessing, so she can't hear what we're talking about right now.
Honestly, this whole situation almost gave Paimon a heart attack. All those awful accusations in the first trial, and you couldn't even defend yourself!
It was to be expected. I couldn't just reveal the truth. It had to be at the right moment, or it would have given the imposter even more fuel to use against me. She would have demanded to know how I knew about Dragonspine and the monsters in disguise. And if my true identity got out, the public's trust in me would be gone. It was a trap, you see. Argue back and expose my origins, or keep my mouth shut and be seen as a murderer. Credit where credit is due. It was true, well thought out.
Yeah, thank goodness we were able to back her into a corner.
Indeed, and I have you to thank for that, traveler. You probably don't know it, but you've been a part of the plan since the beginning. Me? I didn't even know there was a plan. And for that, you have my sincere apologies. I know I kept you in the dark, but I had a reason. This might not sound intuitive, but I did it to make the plan even stronger. From the beginning, I knew I had to leave letters in my office for a fair and independent reader to discover. Someone willing to seek the truth. Naturally, I thought of you. I knew you would return for Windbloom. I knew you would agree to attend the trial. And I knew your sense of responsibility and justice as an honorary knight. As an honorary knight would compel you to start your own investigation. The fake Herta, subject to, has met you on the Dragonspine before. If she thought even you had lost faith in me, her confidence might get the best of her. The perfect time for us to strike. Albedo's right. You were part of our plan from the start. I hope you don't take offense at our decision to keep that from you. And please don't be too hard on Albedo. He was just doing his best to look out for Mondstadt. Enough people were involved in the plan as it was. We had no other choice. The honorary knight and Paimon will always be friends of Mondstadt. We will never forget.
Aww, that means a lot.
In that case, thank you for thinking of me. It was an honor to take part. It is us who should be thanking you, honorary knight.
Wait, was that you were just now? Let's go to the side gate to check it out.
Side gate. Oh. Bennett!
Gotta say, when I saw you on the side of the road, I thought you were hurt. Not about to whack me in the head.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry about that. I was trying to run away, but I just couldn't keep going, so I pretended to be unconscious. Thought I could at least land a surprise hit on a monster that way.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh, Traveler, Albedo, you're here.
Looks like this person could use some help. We'll search for a place to keep civilians out of danger. This area appears secure, so remain here in the meantime. We'll be back with an update.
Sounds like a plan.
Let's go, Bennett.
Gotta say, when I saw you on...
Oh gosh,
Amulet.
I get it. That's a pretty common tactic. Oh,
Amulet.
sounds like a plan.
No, Laurentia. Ah, these darn things are more annoying than disgusting bullhounds. Albedo, traveler, if you run into anyone who needs a safe place to wait this out, feel free to send them to the cat's tail. I'll be here to watch over things so that Armor will be safe. Thank you, Diona. We'll be sure to do just that. So gross. I step outside the courtroom and this is the first thing I see. I'm not sure how much more I can take. I'm not brave enough.
I think you should give yourself more credit. You were brave enough to sit through the trial despite the nature of the allegations. That takes strength.
Deacon Dali, I didn't see you there.
Apologies. Rosaria asked me to come. With Albedo running around protecting the city, she was worried you might be alone. At a time like this, 2 is much better than 1. So let me help.
Oh, thank you. I didn't think Miss Rosario even remembered me.
Of course she does. She spent all that time monitoring Albedo. It's only natural that she remembers his most dedicated student.
Oh, yeah. So after all this, I doubt Mr. Albedo I doubt Mr. Albedo's identity will be a secret, huh? Not to the higher ups, at least.
As far as I know, he shared that information with close members of his order long before these events.
Huh?
Perhaps I spoke too soon. You do scare easily.
Sorry. I guess I didn't expect Mr. Albedo to just reveal it like that.
I'm sure he felt the time was right. Besides, you know the truth. I know the truth. It doesn't change anything, right?
When Mr. Albedo told me in the library a few days ago, I was pretty shocked. But more than that, I was amazed.
Not afraid?
No, not afraid. I trust in knowledge and science, and I trust Mr. Albedo as a person. Huh. I just noticed, Deacon. There aren't any wind currents around us.
We lucked out on that front. Otherwise, that conversation would have been for the whole city to hear.
Huh? That's how it works? That could have been so embarrassing. Oh shit. Uy, si Lisa. Oh shit. Oh.
Lupakal, it's you.
Razor. Shit.
What meant to be?
Come a little close.
Witness my great undertaking.
Phew. It's been a while since I unleashed my lightning during Windbloom.
It happened a lot before?
Unleashing lightning on people? No. Once in a while, maybe. It sure feels good to get loose, though. My old professor even wrote to me about that a few days ago. Of course, I made sure to emphasize that I always treat others with kindness. It's only natural for a student to inherit the teacher's ways. After all, and mine was a gentle old man from the Spantamad school. So you see, this time I only used gentle methods of electrocution. So gentle even Jin would have no reason to intervene.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
You see, you seem to be in good spirits, Miss Lisa. Well, it's good to move about every once in a while.
Huh. Gentle electrocution.
Lol, inulit na pala.
It's all my fault. I knew Clea was fast, but disappearing like this? I only lost sight of her for 1 second. How am I going to explain this to Albedo?
Explain what?
Albedo, Traveler, Paimon, what brings you here?
We are providing mobile support across the region. Was there something you need to explain? You can tell me anything. I hope you know that.
Yeah, plus we kinda already heard what you said, so...
And just tell us there's nothing to be afraid of.
Klee, she disappeared right under my nose. I'm sorry. I'm doing all I can to find her.
I see. Please don't beat yourself up. Klee is...
Wait! Something's coming this way, and it doesn't look pretty!
There's a big bomb, I guess. Alright. Oh no, it's just monsters. Okay. Alright, finding first conversation later.
She was right next to me, and the next thing I knew, she ran off somewhere. I swear I only lost sight of her for a second. Crush!
Oh my gosh.
Those bombs. I see what you mean. She's not to be underestimated.
Oh, ano? Grabe yun.
This!
Great work, Klee. I'll be counting on you to protect Eula next time too.
Albedo, you can't be serious.
No problem, just Klee. Are you going on patrol, Mr. Albedo? Klee heard you went camping. You went camping for a few days, and these monsters followed you back home.
Camping. Ah, right. The truth isn't suitable for little ears.
That's right. That's right. So I need to report back to Master Jean to settle my expenses. So if you have some time, I'm sure Eula would be grateful if you escorted her back to headquarters as well.
Of course. I place myself in your capable hands, Spark Knight.
Oh. It would be an honor. Klee will do her best. Ang ganda ng boses. What happened to you all?
Full throttle!
That should be it for now. Good work, everyone. How did we fare injury-wise? Good. Our preparations paid off. Injuries are few and far between. I have the full record here. Wonderful. I'll review it in a bit. Everyone all right?
Amber?
Yep, right as rain. Oh, I miss her voice, bro. We're back. Klee kept missing Miss Eula safe the whole way. That's amazing, Klee. Eula was lucky to have you. Looks like we're still missing a few. Reporting back, Master Jean. Mission complete. Good to have back safe and sound. And great work, everyone. This operation could not have happened without you all. Your leadership is what made it possible, Master Jean. It's been a busy few days. You should take a well-deserved break. I will, but I believe you deserve one most of all. My work isn't finished, I'm afraid. I have few loose ends to tie up. Loose ends? Ah, yes, of course. We can talk about it at headquarters. Traveler Paimon should be there too. Alright, everyone who has finished their work should head back to their quarters or to the church to get some rest. Wanna come with us, Klee? We can drink some tea and eat some freshly baked moon pies. Yes. I like how they're just turning around.
Hi, everyone.
Hey. Venti, thank you for everything. I know there were difficult moments along the way.
Oh, well, wait. Does that mean you saw me running for my life?
No, apologies. Just forget I said anything.
Just kidding. But you're right. It was tough out there. I almost lost my hat to the wind several times.
Any notable information on the wind?
Of course! I was out on the city wall for quite some time. I heard all sorts of things. As for something notable, well, I picked up on anxious voices and a child's anger.
Jurin has been isolated for centuries, but absorbing Subject 2's emotions allowed him to understand certain truths, both his world and his existence, including the fact that he's no longer Mother's only child, or her most perfect, or her most perfect creation. It's obvious he found that fact difficult to accept. The emotions he felt in response were quite genuine and, dare I say, human. If I eliminate the perfect creation, I will be the only child Mother needs. This mindset arose out of Durin's instinct to complete and survive, and came to dominate all those around him. Of course, the absorption of Subject 2's knowledge allowed him to take more intelligent approach, accusing Mio of murder. In the end, however, Durin still lacks sufficient social intelligence. The fact that his army even got this far is a miracle.
Oh, no wonder Venti sensed a child's anger through the wind.
That same feeling. It's close!
Eh? Fonia. Miss Fonia, here to make your report.
Oh, nothing much to report, actually.
Is that so? During the battle, we were talking about your transfer to the 7th Company. You were in charge of patrols and post-battle reconnaissance this time. How did everything go?
Good. No problems.
You sound suspicious, bro. I see. If you don't mind me asking, why did you come from that direction? And why are you alone? Did you think we were still meeting at the side gate? There was a change of plans. We sent the message over the wind in the last few minutes of the battle. There were a lot of changes during the operation, but I imagine you missed those as well, because you're under Durin's influence, and you have been since your trip to Dragon's Spine over 6 months ago. Naku, din ako eh. Huli. Don't move. Let's continue this discussion back at headquarters. Don't be scared. I'll figure out a way to free you from his power soon. This is getting more interesting. Rest as a child. The hunger of many. Talk to Jin. Alright. The other things are looking after Fonia. Please tell me you can help her. I can, as long as the rest of the operation goes well.
Wait, the operation isn't over. What do we do now?
What happens next is more of a personal project. I've consulted Venti about the possibility of calling a tripartite conference. Ah yes, that's a relatively new tradition. Grandmaster Varka came up with the idea a few years
Still
ago.
remember when he approached me about asking the lovely ladies of the Hexen Circle for a small favor. The chumminess caught me off guard. If I hadn't known any different, I'd have thought he was talking about his older sisters or something.
Older sisters? Is Varka really young or something?
I wouldn't exactly call him young, but he's not old either.
Oh. He's the type to crack a joke at every opportunity, so whatever age that is. Indeed. Anyway, the tripartite 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 conference is a gathering of three parties. The Hexen Circle, the Animal Archon, and the joint forces of the Knights of the Church of Bavonius. Oi! Lord Barbados was able to facilitate a meeting between Vorka and the mages. Vorka has quite a way with words, so he was able to gain their favor and convince them to agree to a very important request. Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would return and lend their aid to our nation. Yes, and now I have a request of my own, so I need the conference to convene once again. Venti, if you would.
Of course! Traveler, pass me the Dodo communication device.
Huh? You're gonna use that thing to call them?
Just watch and learn. Okay, I think this should do it.
What's that ringing? Is it the wind or something?
Oh, it's Varka.
Hold on, that's not the right voice.
Wait. Barbados?
Varka?
Oh. Grandmaster?
Oops, wrong contact. Sorry, Varka, you're probably busy right now.
But considering I'm surrounded on both sides with a group on my tail looking to turn me into mincemeat, yeah, I'd say so.
Yes. Well, have fun with that. We can talk some other time.
All right, pass along my regards. Oh, and I still owe you for those drinks, don't I? Just take it from my stash. I keep it in...
Hey Freya, why do I hear Mr. Krabs? That's Varka, bruh.
Hey! He was just about to tell us where to find his secret stash!
Don't tell me he hid it beneath the great tree of Windrise. That seems like a bit much.
Hello? Who is this?
Greetings, Miss Alice. It's Venti.
Venti? Nope, it doesn't ring a bell.
You're really gonna tease me like this? Fine. It's Barbados.
Apologies, just a bit of fun. What can I do for you, dear Barbados?
You still remember the tripartite conference, right?
Tripartite.
I'm calling on behalf of a friend. He's asking for a meeting.
Oh? And which brave soul is it this time?
It's me, Aunt Alice.
Albedo, captain of the Knights of Favonius investigation team, requests a formal meeting with the Hexen Circle.
And what is your wish, dear Albedo?
I want to accomplish something unprecedented.
How unprecedented. Something even your mother Rhine-daughter never accomplished?
In terms of technique, no. But in terms of location and materials, yes.
Okay, that makes no sense.
You've piqued my interest. I'll be right there.
Be right where? Here? As in this office?
Hello again, everyone.
The fuck? She became a Dodoko. Hello, Aunt Alice. I see you've turned yourself into a giant Dodoko.
darling, isn't it? It even has its own hat.
Wow, the attention to detail.
Pleasure to see you all again. It's been a while. On behalf of the Hexen Circle, I hereby grant Albedo's request. I'm guessing you still need to prepare? Take your time. Just come find me at the long table when you're ready.
Aw, that's nice of you.
Huh, I suppose it's just my nature, darling.
Thank you, Aunt Alice. Before we set out, there's someone you need to meet. Head to my office, he's waiting for you there. Who is that? You did so much for us this time, Lord Barbados. I don't even know how to thank you.
Don't thank me at all, please. It makes it seem like I'm useless the rest of the time.
You know that's not what I meant. An Archon has their own calculations. Who am I to question their wisdom?
Okay, now you give me too much credit. I admit I'm not the most, proactive Archon. You have your own hard work to thank for this result. Oh, and our friends the Honorary Knight in Paimon, of course. Ah, worried about Albedo's plan?
I can't help it. I have full confidence in his abilities. It's just an instinctual response. But in the end, if he sets his mind into something, I know he will succeed. I trust him.
That's good to hear.
Okay.
Try and stop me!
Hey, have you ever wondered why Albedo always keeps his office closed? Paimon bets there's a secret snack stash hidden around here somewhere.
It's Doreen! Oh, it's Mini Doreen. Hey, not so loud, wala kang boses!
Mini Durin? What are you doing here?
Well, actually, I've kind of been helping you guys in secret this whole time. I tried tapping Paimon on the shoulder during the battle, but you floated away too fast. You were there? Yeah, I've been in Mondstadt for a few days now, but I've kept myself out of sight. I thought people might be scared of me.
Oh, don't worry. We aren't scared of you.
Thanks.
So, what brings you here? Oh, is it Windbloom? There are a ton of fun games this time of year.
I did sneak off to the festival for a bit. Even though I couldn't play the games because of all the people, I still had a lot of fun. But that's not why I'm here. Albedo and I made a promise to accomplish something great together.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna replace the Doreen on Dragonspine. I'm gonna be the one who is revived and brought into this world. Ooh.
Wait, didn't that already happen? You left the storybook world, and now you're here.
Sorry, I should be more specific. Albedo said he can use alchemy to turn me into a human.
What?
What? Human transmutation, so you're Albedo's intended subject. Yeah, he's been working on it for a long time.
And that's what you want, Mini Durin? To become human?
I don't know if want to do is the right word. I don't even know if there's a right answer in a situation like this. But I do know this. I have just as much as a right to this name. I don't want to lose the other Durin. Becoming human isn't as simple as just changing form. I know. Albedo talked to me about that. He said that Durin on Dragonspine is a lot more aggressive and primitive. Almost like a beast. But Mom created me in a storybook. The pure parts of me can balance out the evil parts of him. If I'm honest, I don't know what that will look like if I can still be me once I become one with that part of him. Maybe without a complete soul, there was really there was never really a me to begin with. Albedo said these kinds of questions are normal. We're all just trying to figure out who we are. But I'm not afraid of change. I want my life to have meaning, and suppressing an evil dragon, becoming human, both sound pretty meaningful to me. So don't worry. No one is forcing me to make this choice.
Well, turning you into a human sounds like a huge project.
Yeah, I'm really grateful to him. We're kind of in the same boat, you know. Albedo told me he's the Trader Prince, a synthetic human, and if this works, I'll be one too. We'll be the only two of our kind in this world. Alchemical creations allowed to live in human form. If all living things are grouped together by species, and there's only one other person like me in this world, I guess that makes us family.
Definitely! You've just gotta trust one another! Actually, while we're on the subject, does your friend Hakai know about this?
Oh. Yeah, I told him I was coming here to fulfill this. Judy? He didn't try to stop me, he just told me to get a move then. Get a move on then. He didn't say it outright, but I think he supports my decision. Maybe he even thinks it's a good idea to go through with this. I'm a little scared, of course, but excited too. Anyway, I'm really glad I got to talk to you at a time like this. I feel a lot better now, so thanks. Hey. What? Oh. Visit the mysterious room. Oh. Your party configuration cannot be changed during the trial. Click choose. Oh, it's this one.
Welcome, one and all. Please sit wherever you like.
So, no unspoken rules to be aware of? I don't want to unwittingly park myself down on some important lady's chair.
I highly doubt anyone's going to mind where you sit, Lord Barbados. But thank you for being so considerate. Jean didn't fancy tagging along?
A lot happened in the city today. If she left, there really would be no one around to lead the Knights of Avengers.
All right, never mind. I was just hoping to treat her to some tea. So, tell me, Albedo, what is this outrageous and audacious plan of yours that I've been hearing murmurings about?
I'll get right to the point. I intend to kill the evil during in Dragon's Spine.
Oh?
Oh? And I'd also like to request some alchemical reagents from the Hexen Circle.
Which ones? I'm all ears.
First would be the flesh of the immortal monster from the Mare Jovari. Oh.
Interesting. What else?
The other is a portion of the embryo left by my mother, Daughter.
Ah, the raw material from which she created her monsters in the past. There's not much of it left. Dragon blood, monster flesh, and embryo. Sounds to me like a formula for creating life.
Correct. Durin's heart has continued to beat. Oh, wait lang. Search ko lang yung mouse. Durin's heart has continued to beat ever since the day he died. That means it's just a matter of time before he eventually returns. It could be centuries away or millennia, but the day will come. I've spent years investigating in dragon spine, so I'm well aware of the danger he poses. He has already posed a considerable threat to Mondstadt at less than a half of his original strength. There's no telling how dire the consequences could be if he ever regained his full life force. Hence, if we want to be free of the dangers posed by his blood and limitless vitality, we must find a way to eliminate Durin entirely. Unfortunately, Durin is a special entity. Even after that, he could reawaken at any moment. So the solution is to kill him and then resurrect him in a different form. Upon resurrection, he will no longer be the creature he once was. In fact, he will no longer be a monster at all, because I intend to transform him into a human-like being. During the summer, Klee and I visited a fairy tale world called Simulanka. It was created by mages from the Hexen Circle, so I'm sure you know of it.
Of course! It was even the home of one of M's children the other Oh, I see.
It was during that journey that I learned with certainty that Durin would return to life one day. That experience inspired me. I met the pure soul M had created, and I knew if I wanted to change Durin's fate, he could be the key. To that end, I devised an alchemical model for the transmutation. The soul will come from the fairy tale dragon of Simulanka, the blood from the original dragon's heart, and the monster remnants from the Mare Javari and the embryo mother left behind will form the flesh. The corrosive nature of the dragon venom and the heightened vitality of the monster remnants will offset each other, keeping the constructed body in perfect balance. A powerful side effect can be triggered when festering forces and life energy collide. In an alchemical setting, the results are sure to be nothing of astounding.
The glint in your eye when you talk about these ideas. You really are your mother's child.
Do you see that as a bad thing, Aunt Alice?
Of course not. To me, you're both extraordinary individuals. I find you fascinating. In any case, now I see why you asked Venti for help. The raw materials you seek are extremely valuable. The misuse of even the tiniest amount could cause unimaginable chaos. That said, we're happy to give you what you need. But there is one condition. You need to prove you can wield them, and so you must pass the Hexenzirkel's trial.
I understand. I figured something like this might happen. That's why I asked Traveler to come along. Wait, I'm joining you in this thing? I can't think of no better partner for such an adventurer.
So you know our tricks, huh?
Aunt Alice has always loved a spectacle. Any chance to witness friends come together to support one another.
Well, success means little if you have no one to celebrate it with, no? Although, I'm afraid dear Paimon will have to sit this one out.
What? Why?
The Hexenzirkel trials are no walk in the park, my dear. Besides, I already decided on the structure. There's only room for 2 participants, I'm afraid. No more, no less. You understand, don't you, Paimon? Oh, don't be too angry with your dear aunt.
Okay. You can turn off the charm. Paimon will stay behind.
Aww.
Thank you for being so understanding. Then, whenever you two are ready, interact with the chessboard on the table. It will guide you through the trial.
Then let me make a formal request. Will you go through this trial with me? Let's do this. Are you ready, Traveler? Just about.
Then, my dear children, get ready for a taste of the Dodo King's magic.
Oh. Oh, they became small. Okay, let's do this. It's certainly in keeping with X and circle modalities. We've been shrunken down to chest piece size.
Whoa, you're so tiny now! Take extra care of yourselves, okay?
What is it? Nothing, it's just Paimon's voice is even louder than usual now I'm this size. Always so energetic and lively. Nothing can dampen her spirits. Don't worry, you'll be back with her again in no time.
You sound pretty confident, Albedo.
Aunt Alice, I didn't realize you'd be personally conducting the trial.
Well, since your mother has to recuse herself, who better than I to put your abilities to the test? I have prepared quite a riveting new performance just for you two. See? Defeat them in battle. Prove to me that you have what it takes to achieve your goal. Swashbuckle your way to victory like gallant fairy tale heroes.
Wala akong gago.
Have my name echo in song!
Defensive mode engaged.
Buti naman, yes sir. Kaso wala akong cryo. Yari tayo dito.
This is Lord Light.
Witness my great undertaking.
Strike a pop!
Defensive mode engaged. Ultimatum protocol.
Feel the sanctioned power.
King and Queen
Weapon to be.
depart.
Rev the engines!
Let the look
Feel the sanctioned power.
Ugh, it had to be this form? A toy really doesn't suit me.
Oh, what the? No.
Well done. But this isn't over. I will now preside over the second trial.
Oh.
Stare straight ahead, and you will see things as they appear. But change your perspective, and you will see them as they are.
What the? Oh shit.
The trial awaits.
Dun, 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 dun.
Only by turning the world on its head can we see its true colors. So, it begs the question, what do you see on the other side of this chessboard? Pawns earned true freedom the moment they gained legs with which to run. So, in the spirit of Rheingold, I prepared a little surprise for you. No need to thank. Just a small gesture of kindness from me, Barbalon, His Majesty.
Lay our hosts with blood almighty!
This calls for some pomp and ceremony. You're always so charming and delightful.
Witness my great undertaking. First forth.
Annihilation is nigh!
The end of our legacy.
No.
Witness my great undertaking.
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
Witness my great undertaking.
Time to buckle down. Full throttle! Oh, this is all getting rather dreary.
Sequence initiated.
Feel this ancient power.
Nice.
Yes, very well done.
Barbella? Oh, we did it.
Oh, they've grown up so fast. I'm so proud.
Really? Well then, I'll leave you to debrief the others about today's events.
Huh? You're leaving already?
You did marvelously today. I'm thrilled for both of you. And should you feel the need to gloat profusely to that student of mine so she knows to up her game, be my guest. Lovely tea party. But that'll do me for now. Until next time, my dearies.
You're just going to up and leave? Barbie?
Barbie.
You'll have to forgive Barbalov. She's always on the move. And she never says where she's going either. I think she enjoys the mystique. But if I had to guess, she's probably going for a walk. She's a very health-conscious individual. Barbie was satisfied with your victory, and so am I. Congratulations to you both. You can come back now. Oh, whoops. I need to turn you back to normal first, don't I?
You're finally back! Great job! You made it all look so easy!
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Thank you. Felt pretty good to beat the trial. Once you've rested up, let me know when you're free and we'll head to
To
Dragonspine.
deal with the Dragon of Dragonspine, right?
Indeed, the sooner we deal with during, the better.
Nice to have you back safe and sound. Now time to relax and switch off. You've earned it.
Oh, I missed the sound, the music.
Yep, this place is as freezing as ever. Paimon's hands are turning to ice.
Ice. Want to climb into my hood?
You sure? Is it warm in there?
It should take the edge off and might improve your mood. Oh, we're here now. You have arrived. Sorry, Paimon, I have to get to work now.
Still beating away after all this time.
Leave it to me. You two stay on guard.
May Paimon ask a question?
You may.
Who is Durin to you? Do you think of him as one of your kind? And is he a dragon, person, animal, or monster?
From an alchemical perspective, we are both artificial creations, but biologically speaking, we have no relation whatsoever. So to say we are kin would be categorically incorrect.
Sounds like you prefer humans to dragons then.
It's not so much a matter of preference rather than as things stand. I wish say I belong to the class of human, albeit a unique category thereof. But then again, most forms of life in this world possess some unique traits. I am perhaps the most unique among humans, and that I'm the only one of my kind. But soon there will be another just like me, assuming this alchemical project proves successful. I believe Mini Durin already told you of his intent to replace Durin of Dragonspine. After my conversation with him, he also expressed a strong interest in becoming a human. It's a fascinating prospect, not to mention an extremely challenging one, but I understand why he came to that decision. Do you see this as an act of creation? Well, understood in the broadest sense, this project deals with both the past and future, and stands to profoundly impact many lives. That primarily is what makes it worthwhile. Helping Mini Durin become who he wants to be is a secondary consideration, though still a meaningful one. By contrast, my personal motivations are nothing so grand and meaningful. I'm just pursuing something I believe in. In my view, cultivate life which the world cannot generate endogenously is to cultivate the world itself. Whatever aids life in attaining a greater level of perfection improves the world by doing so. It is not a question of whether this ought to be done or not, merely whether I wish to. The alchemical enterprise is concerned with deciphering and comprehending all forms of knowledge. That is the path I walk. Of course, that's not to say that this is just a science experiment to me. Anything that affects one stud, I approach first and foremost as a member of the Knights of Pavonis. Does that answer your question satisfactorily? Oh, well enough, thank you. Finished.
Looks like a golden energy has encased the dragon's heart.
The whole heart would be too big. I don't need that much. Instead, I've just removed the core. The rest will soon lose its vitality completely. This time, Durin's body should finally die for good.
Wait, but in that case, what's gonna happen to the fake Hertha? And what about the people who fell under Durin's influence?
The knights will keep an eye on them. But as far as I'm concerned, eliminating Durin's influence on the citizenry and creating a new Durin through alchemy are one and the same thing. Armed with this heart, I'll be able to complete the alchemical array and deal with all these issues in one go. Wait a minute. Oh. Ay, wait.
Rev the engines!
Let's call it a day here. Thank you for accompanying me.
Pleasure! We sure learned a lot.
Mondstadt's a lively place during the Windbloom Festival. You should take a look around and pick out some nice souvenirs for yourselves.
Oh yeah, the festival! Wonder who the Windbloom star is gonna be this time. Well, we've been too busy dealing with this situation the entire time. Who else would be free to work during the Windbloom Festival?
I'm sure we'll find out on the day of. Tulis na naman.
The Windbloom Festival is about to begin! Let's go check it out!
Oh.
Rev the engines!
Wait, ano may plaza? Putik yan. As you all know, during this year's Windbloom Festival, the people of Mondstadt have banded together to defeat several waves of monsters that tried to invade our city. Accordingly, we would like to award the title of Windbloom Star to someone who made an astounding contribution to the defense operation. This is someone who may not look like a strong warrior, but whose keen insights played a vital role in gaining control over the conflict. His words and songs Question mark? Always have a way of lifting people's spirit, and they were a great support to us all. Oh, sabi na eh. Let us give a round of applause to the year's Windbloom Star, Venti the Bard.
Wow! Amazing!
Venti!
Huh? No way! You're really gonna pick me?
Why not? You're the perfect person for the job.
Alright. Does that mean I get unlimited free drinks at the tavern?
I'm sure you'll be more than happy to support this year's Windbloom Star. If you'd like, you can even take a drink while you give your acceptance speech to the crowd.
In that case, instead of a speech, how about a song?
Hey!
Everyone! The best bard in the land is about to begin his performance, so don't go away! Gather round and lend me your ears!
Oh. I hereby exercise the prayer of earth, flowing water, refining fire, fortifying wind. Traverse the ancient worldly and 20th passage. Emergent soul enter the mortal realm. Elevate festering flesh into sacred blood and bone. O sages, witness my grand ending. Oh shit. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Albedo, how did everything go?
Very smoothly, I'd say. We achieved our goal.
Really? So Mini Dern looks like a human now?
Correct. However, his newly formed body is still stabilizing. We should give him some time. Incredible work, Albedo. I graciously accept the compliment. It really is rather remarkable what we've accomplished.
So, how do you feel right now?
Quite good. I did what I set out to do, and achieved a personal goal. I think even she would have made a rare facial expression had she seen it.
She?
My master and mother, Gold, granddaughter. A long time ago, she sent me to Mondstadt with the instruction to complete a task of monumental importance, to find the truth of the world. I had a theory about what she meant, and in time, I was able to corroborate it. Sure enough, finding the truth of the world basically stood for getting a life. That might be easy for most people, but for someone like me, it meant doing a lot of learning about a lot of things. I heard a lot about I had to find out about myself and the world around me. Get to know me and get to know other people. Life is the space that exists between me and the world. To become truly human, I had to inhabit the space. So for an artificial human, finding a life is, in some sense, equivalent to finding the truth of the world.
So that's what she meant, huh? Well, no wonder those monsters wanted to infiltrate the city and replace you. They wanted your life for themselves!
Being alive is just existing, but having a life is what makes you truly human. I think that's the message she wanted to get across to me. Yes. Still, I found this world. I still I found this whole series of events has given me new inspiration. Becoming human is only the beginning. What follows is the choices a human has to make in life, as well as the kinds of family bonds they will form. Most people would probably see the events of the last few days as something out of nightmare, but for me, it's just part of my family life. I fear that the carefree existence of my brother has enjoyed this far will now come to an end. Just like me, he will have to step into the world and face the same constraints as everyone else.
You've got an unusual family, that's for sure.
Well, I suppose we get it from our mother. She's highly unusual. There are all kinds of families in the world. Some base their life around the family store, others around the farm. In my family, I suppose we tend to the flower beds, and now I'm a gardener too. as long as you feel like you've gained something from the experience. Mm-hmm. Master never showed her face, but if the Hexen Circle knows what I've done, that means she knows as well and gave her approval. Since devouring Naberius, it would seem she has finally found a modicum of peace. And if so, when I am truly happy for her, she didn't always have a penchant for madness, you know?
Devouring Naberius? What's Naberius?
It's the name of the ruler of life. Oh, right!
What?
Aunt Alice told me about it not too long ago, but it came as no surprise. I knew Master would do it sooner or later. As for the ruler of life, all I truly know is this. Naberius is not gone. Instead, because of Master's actions, she and Naberius are now one. In any case, thank you so much for your help during this ordeal and for choosing to stand by my side through it all.
Of course! That's what friends are for!
Paimon took the words right out of my mouth. Hearing you say that means more than I can say. I'll make sure to pass along the sentiment then when I report back to Master Jean.
Oh, so you're heading back to headquarters? Well, good luck with the report!
Thank you, I'll get going.
Wow, this Windbloom Festival turned out to be a special one. It feels like we really made a difference. Oh, Paimon almost forgot! If the Windbloom star has already been chosen, what is this year's Windbloom gonna be?
Wanna take a guess?
Venti! You're back!
Well, I couldn't keep my two dear friends in the dark about this year's Windbloom, now could I? What do you think of the Cecilia?
Yes, it's quite fitting.
The true feelings of the prodigal son. A sentiment as sweet and warm as a gentle spring breeze. Perfect for the season. Traveler, give me your hand.
Huh?
The mages are very pleased that you and Albedo managed to pass their trial. Albedo received the materials he sought, so you deserve something in return as well. The Hexen Circle wants you to have this. It contains something entirely one of a kind, a secret of sorts. When the time is right, it will reveal itself to you. So no need to open it right away.
Wow, a gift and a mystery all in one! The mages sure love their secrets, huh?
According to the sender, you are probably the only person who could make use of something like this. So I suppose it belongs with you.
Alright, thanks.
Well, all I did was deliver it. Although, I did go to great lengths during this whole ordeal. I suppose a reward for my efforts wouldn't be out of the question.
You've helped a lot, Venti. How about we treat you to a drink?
Really? Oh, I'll hold you to that, you know. No going back on your word.
Of course not! Let's go to the tavern right now!
Music to my ears. Oh, I'm so happy I could fly. Oh, it's like this festival was made for me or something. When no love remains for the songs to tell, the world becomes naught but an empty shell. Cruel is said fate, cruel it may be, were it not for a hero who could set us all free. Through shadows so cold, he saw wisdom untold, chasing a fragrance the wind only knows. This wistfulness waned and faded into night as he stepped from the darkness and into the light.
Oh. Hey. We're done. Dang. Nice. And now we're gonna... Saan na yun? Ito. Just need it for the friendship points. And
Merciless.
okay. Wait, am I going to the right direction?
All for my daughter.
Fearless. Merciless.
Add Ast. Add Ast. Thank you for
As for the original residents, guide. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice. What else?
All I can think about is
Alright.
Merciless.
Okay, I think that's all for today. It's been quite a while, and yeah, my throat hurts because of the reading. And because I did not mostly, or maybe half of it, the lines, because most of them didn't have any voices. So yeah. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. So next up, I think we're going to do this one. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Wait a minute. Is it this one?
The abyss.
Oh yeah, it's this one. Oh no, it's not. Oh.
This is like the world's shadow.
So yeah, I still have 18 days. I might stream it tomorrow. So yeah, stay tuned. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Tomorrow, I guess. Hopefully. Bye bye. Bye bye.